the single, they stutter and they go through.
Yeah, Freya Davis just set off for the run there, and then I think she realised we're halfway through the over. Maybe I shouldn't take that single, but and Charlie Dean looked up and saw her running towards her, trying to work out first of all where the ball had gone.
Edge past Goswami. Nice drive, beautiful drive from Freya Davies. That will go away for 4. It's down to 41 from England required.
This is important. England still have to believe that they can win this game. Charlie Dean is going really nicely. She's shown grit, she's shown determination. It's a good sign of Freya Davies. It's a lovely shot. Nice timing, in control. Always in a run chase, there's a tipping point, like a seesaw. Do a few more runs until we get to that point. Have to keep believing.
Last ball of the over. Dean will just say, leave it to me, just be there, just survive this one. She does. 41 needed, 9 down England.
After 17 long years, Pakistan will welcome England with 7 action-packed T20Is to play for. Butler and Ali will bring the English domination, as Babar and Jawad are ready with their fearless aggression. And Al-Flavis and Mustafa leads Pakistan versus England 4th T20I tomorrow, 8 p.m. only on Sony Sports Network.
Another opportunity for a personal milestone. We saw that with Kate Cross, who ended up with forfeit. For a moment, looking away from the honours board. 1998, Catherine Fitzpatrick was an overseas player here. Got a fifer. Brunt and Shroxall on the home honours board for fifers. She'll try and get back for 2. She turns, she goes, and she'll get back comfortably, down to 39.
Yeah, good awareness from Charlie Dean. He's always going to hustle and try and come back for the 2, turn and went straight away. Indian fielders in that ringer, happy just to hang back a bit, not quite sitting on it. Shafali Verma at mid-wicket is. Extra cover just hovering.
A slow ball, attempted slow ball, whether it was a knuckle ball or at the back of the hand. The variation didn't quite come out right. Yeah, it was at the back of the hand.
I'm just thinking back to that 2017 World Cup final. She was on the other foot. India chasing. They needed 11 runs, 9 wickets down. Bigger ask for England. 9 wickets down, but more runs needed. 38, 76 balls. Nervous looking England balcony as well. I'll be hoping that Charlie Dean can see their side home. Need some support from Freya Davies as well.
There is that opportunity for the single. 4 balls gone now, so all eyes will be on the skipper, Harmanpreet Kaur. Does she change it? Does Shafali Verma come in on the single at mid-wicket? Dean can just knock it and play tip and run if she wants. Nothing changes, so there is the option of a single leg side. Short pull down. Brilliant catch from Diol out in the deep to dismiss Amy Jones, who's an outstanding fielder. Already taken 3 catches today. Kaur is done, and what a performance that is at Lord's. 10 overs, 4 for 29, outstanding. There's one great leave centre stage, the future is bright, with the likes of Thakur following up, outstanding, 133 for 9.
Yeah, she's bowled brilliantly. I've been impressed with her all series. Thakur bowled with good control, similar to Kate Cross actually. Gets a little bit of nibble as well off the seam. Able to build that pressure and pick wickets up. Really good addition to this India lineup. Stronger and fitter now.
Dean, can she get back for 2? It's going to be a struggle. They have to settle on 1.
For Freya Davies now, is she thinking scoring options, get back off strike, or is she just thinking low risk, a low back lift, play as straight as possible?
At the moment, maybe the one that's tossed up. Tailenders, their eyes light up when you just get it above the eye line. Can Deepti Sharma just toss it up and say, go on. Slower to the pitch.
Yeah, I think in these situations as well, someone like Freya Davies coming in, number 11, in a way, she's not expected to do this really. So, as nerve-wracking as this situation is, she might not be feeling it as much.
As we are.
Yeah.
She's just got to say, I'm not going to be the one that's out. If Charlie Dean gets out, I'm not going to be out. Not my job to score the winning runs, but I'm going to be here at the end, 134 for 9. Impressed with Charlie Dean, though. 32, she bowled well. She's a real fighter. Grit and determination you talk about, she's got in abundance. So one of the tips for England. They need more character going ahead, I reckon. They've got talent, as we've seen this summer. It has been a change around in personnel, but can be tougher at times, and Dean's been tough in this innings. Challenges keep coming. Gaikwad into the attack. Who's been excellent as well. Already 2 wickets for her. The left arm spin. And again, as Lydia mentioned, the inner circle have the Indian players sitting on those white dots. You can have a single if you want, Charlie Dean. She takes the single.
Yeah, it might just be because at this moment, 35 runs is still a lot. She might just feel that Freya Davies is capable enough to at least keep the score rotating, just singles.
Play with your back, Freya. LBW definitely in play with a left arm spinner from that end.
Yeah.
That's perfect for England. Get off strike. It's just when Charlie Dean goes into a different gear. She did after the wicket of Kate Cross. She hit the next ball for 4. Next ball she faced. And she decides, right, we're not going to do these in singles.
Actually, they can do it in singles, so the risk level doesn't have to be high. Seeing now Freya Davies just gradually getting herself in, so you just hope that that's the chat between the two of them. Take every run on offer.
But to do it in singles, they'd have to all the 10 overs, and Freya Davies would have to survive a lot of deliveries. And that's what you're saying. I'm backing Freya Davies to bat another 30 deliveries and survive. He doesn't look too stressed out there.
Yeah, I think doing it in singles, but also getting it to that tipping point in a run chase where suddenly India start feeling the pressure and the odd bad ball just starts to sneak in.
Taxi outside edge. Bhatia whips the bails off. But Davies hasn't moved. 137 for 9.
Who will rule the court? Labour Cup tomorrow, live on the Sunny Sports Network.
Overs left. Hemalata now from the nursery end. Charlie Dean on strike. Down the pitch, straight over the bowler's head. Will it go for 4? It does. 29 nearly for England.
Well, this is measured batting by Charlie Dean, the off-spinner, ball turning into her. She knows coming down the wicket, relatively low risk. Rudolph is up in the ring. She knows if she can get it straight enough, her footwork's good. Just get it over, get it down there. Straight enough to beat long on.
24 at Hove, 37 at Canterbury, now 38 here, unbeaten Charlie Dean. Make that 39, so another career best for her. By the way, when is that tipping point? What is the figure? 28 at the moment.
I reckon around 15, 20 runs to win.
Pressure. pressure just shifts a bit.
Yeah, I think now India will still feel that they're in a position where they'll just be thinking one wicket. They won't be so worried about that 27 at the moment. When that gap's down to under 20, might change.
Pitch again. Takes a single to mid-off. Thakur, brilliant, bowled out. Swami, brilliant, bowled out. And she's going to find some overs now, Vastrikar. Expensive. It may not be her, may be a trial by spin. They continue to score, and Davies continues to be trusted with the strike. It's down to 25 needed.
Yeah, Dipti Sharma, she's got 3 overs left, so you'd think that they'd also go with her. Just thinking back to the game that these two sides had in the Commonwealth Games. I know it's a different format, but it was very much pace off, which defended their total. Snehirana, she's not playing today. Played a big role for Sharma. I'm not surprised if we will see those spin options used out to just one left.
So it could be another tick for England if they get through this over. Gaikwad will be bowled out as well.
I think there's another tipping point as well now. So suddenly these two think, oh, we might be able to win this. Suddenly that just changes how you feel slightly.
It's when the number 11 starts to think she's a genuine batter and tries to whip it across the line. It's where Charlie Dean just has to keep talking to her and just keep saying, just play how you've done to get 10 and get us another 10. And suddenly think you're Nat Siver and whip one or a big slog sweep. Play how you have done. We've put on 29. We need 23.
I like this from India. They've just brought cover up into the ring because I think they probably felt that Freya Davies was scoring quite freely. And now they're asking her to play across the spin, try and find runs on the leg side.
More ball for Gaikwad. Another tick for England. Gaikwad bowled out. 2 for 38. England 23 needed. 9 down. Well, India have won the series 2-0 already, but it's far from over. It is pretty tense at Lords. They would love to win it 3-0. Ground that they famously lost that 2017 World Cup. They would love to have a whitewash on England. Now the pitch to to get over mid-off? You bet it does. It is under 20, 19 needed. What a hand this is from Charlie Dean.
What a shot as well from Charlie Dean. We saw one previously, she just went straight. This one, get a bit funkier, going up and over extra cover. Maybe because the ball was a bit further away from her. Just let her hands go. Harmanpreet Kaur never going to get near that. Really welcome boundary for England. I think we're just going to see a few more conversations between a lot of the Indian players. Harmanpreet Kaur, a few changes in the field.
Yeah, she goes back, Harmanpreet herself, to long off. The sweeper comes in offside. Goswami goes away from slip, so we reach that tipping point where India slightly concerned now, and singles can come to long on and long off. Dean needs to keep communicating with Davies. We've put on how much now? 34. We need 18. Don't change the plan.
She's just got to keep telling herself to do exactly that, keep playing straight, especially when she's being pushed into that back foot.
Doesn't get it through. She asked the umpire there how many left. She thought it was one, it's two, so now it's one. Get it through again. Another over ticks by. 18 needed. And 52 for 9. Just wondering if it's worth a change of pace for India. Definitely Deepti Sharma has to bowl. Deepti Sharma has 3 left. Just something different. Go back to the seam. I know Vasvikar's gone for 6 and 0-1 over. But go back to seam against the number 11. If you get Davies on strike, get your seamer on.
Charlie Dean really is playing the senior role today. I've been so impressed with how she's gone about her business to get herself in. She has to absorb a huge amount of pressure, get used to this wicket, because it isn't straightforward. I don't think it's a bad wicket, but there's something in there. Shows so much grit.
Yeah, and there's something in there for the seamers, and that's why I would go to seam at the nursery end. You think across 4 wickets, you think Thakur 4 wickets, you think Goswami 2 wickets. I know it's spun a bit as well, but just a change of ends. Not sure what the issue is here. They're just having a look at the scoreboard to check which bowler has how many left. If Deepti Sharma got this last wicket, she was 68 not out in a low-scoring game, and a total of 169 could be the deciding factor.
Other bowling options which won't be used now, but I've seen the old ball in the last couple of games. She just gets the ball to turn both ways. And they probably showed all their hand now. I don't think we'll see her this late into the day.
Nice
other option as a captain is to bring even more fielders up, maybe a deep square, no singles at all, and say to Freya Davies, come on, do you want to hit a boundary? She's got quite a few up now, to be honest. Yep, she's doing that exactly now. That's another single cut off. She's saying to Freya Davies, come on, you want to be a hero? Hit a boundary. Would have been the single, you see, that's why it's good captaincy from Harmanpreet. He has to now stay on strike.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, just from India's point of view, just seeing that fielder just behind the square, just go just in front and make Freya Davies maybe try and play a genuine sweep.
No. I'm not so sure. I know it's in the laws of the game. Laws have changed, so if she was in a delivery stride, she was well within her rights to do that.
TV umpire to director, I'm checking for a run out at the baller's end. If I can see your best side on angle, please. Decision for the big screen.
Well, we're going to debate that for a long time, but it is in the laws of the game. The laws of the game state that if she's in a delivery stride and the non-striker leaves her crease, you can be run out at the non-striker's end. Charlie Dean ends in tears. And remember, it is in the laws of the game.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nas. I'm not sure how comfortable I feel about the game ending in this way because it was building so nicely, I think India could have been good enough to win the game if they had trusted their skills and bowled well and created pressure, but likewise England could have also won if they continued in the way that they were. So I'm disappointed that it's finished this way, but as you say, it's in the laws and we have to follow that. Good on Charlie Dean. She's clearly upset, but she's gone straight up to the Indian players and she shook their hands to say well done, but can completely understand she's so upset. And she's batted beautifully. She's shown such great character to get her team into that position. Freya Davies supported her so well. Yeah, shame it's finished this way now.
Yeah, completely agree. It's building beautifully there, but the reason the law's there is that you feel there's an unfair advantage in sneaking. If you're out of your crease and you're stumped, if you're out of your crease at the other end, you can be run out. Rightly, they're changing it from the word mankad to run out. Either way, it's a winning end to India. They do whitewash England, and it's a win in her final game for Jhulan Goswami. And she's carried off the field.
Yeah, she's been a fantastic servant to Indian cricket and to world cricket as well. She's come through every single possible era of women's cricket in terms of that transition from basically paying to play, paying for all your kit, paying for your flights, to then actually receiving an income because she's a full-time cricketer now, and she's had an absolutely phenomenal career for India, and I'm sure even though we won't see her on the pitch, she will have so much to give to the game once she gets to have a rest, and rightly so. She certainly deserves a rest, and She certainly deserves to enjoy this moment as well.
Well, it was a low-scoring thriller at Lord's. India made 169, and in reply, in controversial fashion in the end, England were bowled out for 153, 28 for Amy Jones, but something that will be talked about long and hard. Charlie Dean, trying to be the hero for England, run out, backing up for 47, 153 all out. One wicket for Sharma, 2 wickets for Gaikwad, 4 for the very impressive Thakur, and 2 for 30 in a final international outing. Julian Goswami, brilliant at the end. The third Royal London ODI and final international game of the home summer. India 169 bowled out in 45 overs and 4 balls. Dipti Sharma 68 not out. England 153 in reply. Charlie Dean run out for 47. Thakur with 4 for 29. India win by 16 runs and win the series 3-0.